Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. And return of the Biff, the custom Nascar Heat 5 championship, where Greg Biffle returns to Roush Runway in his beautiful number 16 Ford Mustang. So today we're running the traditional Mack Tools Flex Seal and Freightliner paint scheme. Looks pretty good back there. And we are headed to the Mid-Ohio road course for 22 laps. So let's check out the season standings currently. You have Greg Biffle there in the second position. You have a bunch of other guys. Joey Logano with a win, Brad Kozlowski, Kevin Harvick, Eric Amarola, BJ McLeod has a win, which is unrealistic, etc., etc. Oh, and Austin Haley also has one as well, but he's still not doing pretty good in the standings. And of course Greg Biffle with 2 and Kyle Busch with 2 as well. So those are the standings, and we're going to Mid-Ohio, one of my worst road courses, so we'll see if Greg Biffle can do good at the Mid-Ohio road course. Let's get started. Alrighty, we're at Mid-Ohio, guys, so we're back after our January break. So we are ready to get back to this here in February, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, got a ton of stuff done in January. A lot of the projects I wanted to finish up, so that worked out really good. And we also had some cool paint scheme videos for you on the Saturdays of January. Hopefully you enjoyed those. And thank you to the new subscribers we've got. That's really cool. So thanks for popping in and giving the channel a look. Thanks for that. And thanks to all the new Instagram followers as well. Hopefully you're enjoying some content over there. So I'm going to be working on the aspect of not posting every day on Instagram. So just in case you guys know, it's like when I have something to post, I'll post it. And when I see something cool, I'll probably add that to the story and stuff. But yeah, just doing it so I'm not scrambling to find something to post each day. Just like, hey, I got something cool to post, I got something cool to share in the story from somebody else. I will probably do that. So that's my new strategy. That's what I'm working on this year. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. It's definitely going to work better for me. So we're going to go straight to the race here, guys, with Greg Biffle. We're going to work through the rest of this series here. Hopefully get all the way to the end of the season. Finish up. And we will see where Greg Biffle ends up here. So that's going to be fun. So let's get started. So we skip qualifying just because I know that I'm not very good at this track, so I'm not going to do a whole lot. Just going to try and remember how this course works. Basically, I'm just practicing. Just going to be running practice runs. Basically what I'm going to be doing. So we will see how that works out for me, and etc. It's also my first time back racing in this game, so this should be rather interesting. This is the first track to come back to. So, alright, we're checking our fuel here. We got 4 laps, so that should be good. Hopefully to the end of the stage we will see. Not going to be using a whole lot of throttle because we're going to be going slower here as I remember how this works. So that is one thing about taking a long break, is that you forget how the car handles, and I have forgotten how this thing handles. I also forgot how horrible the physics on the road course are. Hold on. I'm going to add some stability help here because that is terrible. There we go. I forgot about that. I forgot about how terrible the physics on this road course are, and it is terrible. Good night. NASCAR 2021 has to be better than this, guys. I am so sorry. I do like the new options in the paint booth. There's a step forward, but that was a step forward, and the rest of the game took 3 steps back. So, yeah. That is terrible. The first race back and it's just terrible. Oh, Koopa tires. That's cool. Koopa tires. That's pretty cool. That was a sponsor. I didn't know that. That's cool. But yeah, that is this course's physics is horrendous. I don't know what happened. Oh, Summit Racing is a sponsor here too. Okay, that's cool. Taking a look at all these billboards here. But yeah, I totally... Sorry about that, Timmy. I totally forgot how terrible the physics are in this game. For this particular track, it is just... It's horrendous. So, oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. But I guess since it is horrendous, that'll get me the best practice time back into racing. So that'll kind of help out, I guess. So, we'll see how that, if that helps me at all. So, we'll send it back to the to our announcers. And like the third stage as usual, as I talk through pit strategy and other things here as we race. That's going to continue to be the format for this series, so hopefully you enjoy that. I do enjoy breaking into announcing characters and their bumbling efforts to try and announce this race with only one point of view, and that being myself. Let's see, can I change? Oh, there we go. There we go. Got my roof cam. Ah, these brakes. Ah. Pretty good actually, not bad. Ah, yeah. Yep. Especially on this track, I hate the physics. The physics on the Indianapolis road course, forget Watkins Glen is pretty good, but Sonoma's not bad. Sonoma's not terrible, but yeah, this one and like Road America and a few others are just garbage for whatever reason. I don't know how you do that. Well, good night. Yeah. I think we'll work on, yeah. Yeah, the car just wants to spin. Which that is not what I want to do, so we're gonna work against that. Have to get an outside look at the car here once we get the damage fixed. Let's just see what the paint scheme looks like. Pretty basic paint scheme for the Mac Tourist Freightliner, but it's a nice standby for Greg. Almost like a little throwback to his 3M car. Which I would like to see a 3M car. That would be kind of cool to see a 3M car again. Yep. Slow is the key word for this road course. Alrighty, so we need a pit. Need to fix the damage, and I'm gonna look at some tire pressure numbers here. We're gonna go for da. Okay. We're gonna bring the tire pressures down here. You say, why is that? Get more grip. Also, too, that's going to cause more resistance, so in theory it should slow the car down, which would be helpful, because if you have a bit of a slower car, that will actually work out good, because on a road course you don't need a fast car. What you do need, though, is a good handling car, because a good handling car allows you to have a more consistent speed, and thus you get better results. So that's one of those things where you have with NASCAR, for the most part, you have a bunch of oval tracks. Obviously, this year we're changing that a little bit. But for the most part, with oval tracks, you need speed, you don't need handling as much. But as you add more road courses, you need to be able to have a better handling, not only suspension, but also chassis. So, yeah. That's the basic thing. The better the car handles, the better your overall speed will be on a road course. But also, if you're going to go really fast too, you need a good chassis for that as well, because the car can handle the speeds better and not wipe out every 10 seconds. So all those different things are very helpful, but handling is key. Aerodynamics, they're pretty important, but I definitely always go to the handling. If I can't control my car, I'm not going to be going very fast. So might as well make it so the car is feeling as good as possible, and then we can move out from there. So yeah, any damage. Alrighty, let's get a look at the car here. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, so luckily I am getting back into the algorithm, so to speak, of how this game works. So that's kind of helpful. So getting the brains waking up and saying, hey, haha, I know how to do this. So that's working out good. Really? Let's see, how many laps? Okay, so we're going to have to do a pit stop here for gas. Tires should be fine. Good night. Good night. Okay, I see what's going on there, guys. So, I've heard a lot of people have problems with the rumble strips here on the side, or the turtles, or whatever you want to call them. I think rumble strips is what I'd say. Anyways, but people have had a lot of problems where you go over that, and for some reason in this game, instead of helping you navigate the turn so you can kind of cut the corner a little bit, it causes you to spin out more. So what's going on, hit that, what's going on is the game is not compensating for the weight of the car. So in other words, when you hit these, you have the weight of the car plus the weight of the downforce of your speed. So when I hit this, my car is staying up in the air for such a long time that it's causing it to spin out because it's only on 2 tires. So that is a serious issue when the game cannot compensate for weight plus speed. And the basic rule of everything being gravity. There is no gravity in this game. So that's interesting. So I'm glad I figured that out. But it's like, I was looking at it, I was like, my car is in the air for an exorbitant amount of time hitting that thing. And it should not be that way. Now, part of it too is just the physics, but I mean, of the car being just terrible. But still, it's like, that car is in the air for like a really, really long time. And it's not supposed to be that way. Alright, we're going to come in for gas on this one. There we go. We're not taking tires, we'll probably fix the damage. And we're going to get enough fuel to end out the stage. Haven't really seen much of a difference with the tires, but we're going to keep it anyways and see how we go. Oh, come on. I love it when they penalize you for speeding and the thing doesn't pop up and show you what the speed limit is. I love that. Love that. That's beautiful. Just beautiful. I'm pretty sure it's around 40. I don't know. Now here's one thing that I will say is I was just listening there, and the sound ambient was awesome. I could hear the cars racing in the background at full throttle. And usually in games like this you don't get that. You don't get that racetrack surrounded by racing cars feel. You do not get that ambient. But I was just listening there and I could hear all the cars racing around the corners and stuff. That sounded really good, so I am impressed. So sound-wise, these guys have nailed it out of the park on this. I was very impressed. I've never really noticed that. I just heard that and I was like, oh, good grief, that sounds awesome. Because that's one thing I've had a complaint with a few games. Is like I don't get that feel of I'm surrounded by race cars. I can be sitting anywhere on the track with like a disabled vehicle waiting to respawn or something like that, and I don't hear anything until the cars are right on top of me, and then I hear the cars. So that was a good sound feature right there. So good job on that, because that's a little overlooked effect that is very, very realistic. So I'm impressed. So okay, we might have to we'll give credit to what credit is due. Oh. Dude, I didn't know you could DNF in a custom championship mode. Did they fix that? Did they switch that up so you could? Because I've tried doing that a few times just to see if you could, and I could never get it to do it, but I just DNF'd. Well, I guess the announcers aren't going to... well, hold on. And in a surprising turn of events, Greg Biffle has wrecked out at the Mid-Ohio Road Course in his number 16 Roush Fenway Ford Mustang. Over to you, Bill. Well, Bob, as I see it, they weren't having a very good day anyways. They had some handling issues that were really plaguing the team. They really kept working on that, but it just didn't seem to be getting any better. And then also you had that pit penalty, which put them way behind, almost a lap down on this road course, which really doesn't help. They would have really had to throw the kitchen sink at that car to get the handling fixed for the this third stage, but I don't really think that they were going to be able to do that. Very interesting. So obviously a DNF for the Roush Fenway driver Greg Biffle. Surprising, but I believe that, what is that? Oh yes, we've just heard that the car had a broken rear suspension, so I'm very disappointed for him, but he will be heading to New Hampshire next week. Thank you. Alright guys, that is like very surprising. I was not expecting that whatsoever. Who won the race? Oh, let's see, I can go back. View race results. Good night. Is that something new? Oh, Daniel Suarez won the race? Oh, I guess. Oh, he is pretty good at the road courses. Yeah, I forgot about that. Huh, okay. I did not know about that. That is interesting. I did not know you could DNF in this. That's cool, though. I like that. I like that. That makes it more realistic. Cool. Okay, guys. Well, let's, let me see here. We got... Usually this is a 30-minute episode type thing. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to back out of this for right now, but we're going to New Hampshire in the next video. Let's go work on Greg Biffle's New Hampshire paint scheme. Wow. I did not know you could do that. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so obviously Mac Tours, Freightliner, Flex Seal, etc. Those are our main sponsors. Well, hold on. I need to go back and check the schedule here. Let's see what do we got. We got Let's see. So we got New Hampshire, Richmond, Road America, Talladega 2, Bristol, Ware, and Donington. Okay, so when Donington comes up in week 20, we're gonna do a Greg Biffle throwback scheme, so that'll be fun. So let's see here. We're gonna work on cool paint scheme for the Biff here. Ooh, that. I haven't found a good scheme to go with. I haven't found a good sponsor or a good scheme ready to go with this custom scheme right here. This one looks pretty good, but I haven't figured out anything to go with that, so I'll have to work on that later. Ooh. That would be kind of interesting. Okay, guys, yeah, let's, we're gonna work here with, this custom scheme here. Let's see, I'm gonna go with black there, and then we're gonna go with the red on the side. Ooh la la. Need something, though. Maybe some white, yellow. No, we're not gonna go with yellow. Let's go with white there on the side. That should be pretty good. So we got Mac Tools right there. That looks good. Ooh, yep. Uh-huh. Ooh, hey, oh, nope. Looks good. Alright, so we got Mac Tools right there where we want them. Freightliner in there. Mac Tools will not work on the side. Let's see here. Hum. Yeah, nothing's really sticking out in that spot, which is unhelpful. Oh, well. Freightliner kind of works there. I wish it was like in the black, but whatever. Let's see, put Freightliner on the side there. Yep, that looks good. Well, let's see here. We need something. We need something a little different. Right about there. Oh, let's see here. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's see about this guy here. Yeah, Freightliner good. Okay, there we go, guys. So, there is Greg Biffle's custom scheme for New Hampshire. So, looks pretty nifty. So, you get a look at that right there. Cool. Alrighty, so, got that saved and ready to go. So, alright, I'm gonna do something here. Let's see. Do we have... I can't remember if we have, like, custom cars or not. I don't think we do, which would be kind of cool if we could make our own custom car. And by the way, that's another thing, is that usually these custom cars, for the test sessions, usually these have like the main sponsors on them. Let's see. Well, we'll let Greg Biffle test out what's his name's car here, because I need some seat time. So let's go to Dover, and I'm just gonna do some test laps here for Greg Biffle prior to us shutting this down. So just because I need some practice. So let's see. Yep, I'm gonna do a few test laps to close this out. Then we'll be ready for New Hampshire next week. So I need to get some more feel on the car here. So let's see here. Yeah, we're just gonna go with whatever setup's in it. So I'm gonna come back here though, and I'm gonna bring the stability back down to where it was. We're just gonna get a few practice laps in here so I can remember how the physics work on this game. Just some practice laps. So I actually said I wasn't going to really use test mode, but this is going to be kind of helpful. Just get back into the feel for the car. I'm not really much of a custom setup or a fastest lap guy. I don't really care about if I set the fastest lap. If I do, I guess it's kind of cool, but not really into trying to break in lap records. But for being able to just have this to be able to run continuous laps, I guess it is kind of nice just to be able to get some time in when you haven't played for a while and get back to feeling how the car feels. So that's good. Alrighty guys, so here's what we got coming up. So we got Return of the Biff. That's going to continue on. And I'm going to be working more or less exclusively on that. So that means you might see 2 of those videos a week. Tony Stewart's All-American Racing, that's going to come back. But probably after I get done with Greg Biffle, because that series will be done once I finish the championship series. And I'll probably move back to doing a Tony Stewart All-American Racing like once a week. So just giving you some scheduling updates here. Then also too, once this is done, obviously paint scheme videos will continue as you guys send me in paint scheme requests from old NASCARs that have been. So you can keep sending those in, and I will continue to endeavor to make those. Car feels good, like it. And nice. And got something coming. Something's coming, which is going to be kind of fun. I'm not sure if anyone else is going to be excited about it, but I am very excited about it. I have found the current pinnacle of gaming in career mode, so I'm very excited to get that. So that is coming. And we will start that series once this one is finished as well. So, take me a little while to get used to that particular game's physics. Once it does come, we'll work on that, and then we will start the new series in that game's career mode, which should be very, very fun to at least video anyways. Not sure if anyone wants to watch that, but hey, if you guys do, you know what to do. Subscribe! Hit that bell so you get the notification when the new videos are up. Like. And if you want to comment, go ahead and comment. So, alrighty guys. We're going to see you later. Thanks for watching. Live long and prosper. And we'll see you here next time on The Gamer. Out!